Self-awareness, the term sounds so easy to understand at first, but it's very complicated to know its true meaning. Stick around and I will explain this term and give you some tips to help being more self-aware. What's going on, guys? Richard Rozza with the Personal Development Channel. Welcome to the community. In this episode, I'll be talking about self-awareness, the two different types, and then some benefits and tips to help you. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And if at any point you like what you see, give it a like. Let's get to it. When an organizational psychologist, Tasha Eurich, and some researchers from her team carried a scientific study about self-awareness with nearly 5,000 participants, they revealed that the most of those people believe they were self-aware were actually not, and only 10 to 15% of them actually fitted that criteria. Now it has become the latest buzzword. Self-awareness can become responsible for several qualities a person possesses, like effective communication, leadership, confidence, creativity, and many more. It was first defined by Robert Wickland and Shelley Duvall in the 1970s. They defined it as when people focus their attention on themselves. Self-awareness is the potential to view yourself clearly and objectively through introspection and reflection. It is an ability to focus on how your actions and emotions do or don't align with your internal behaviour. Tasha came up with two broad categories of self-awareness, which I think is important to mention here for the sake of understanding self-awareness. So the first one is internal self-awareness. She explained internal self-awareness as how clearly we see our own aspirations, passions, reactions, values and impact on others. She also claimed that this type is inversely proportional to anxiety, depression and stress. The second one is external self-awareness. So this type is related to knowledge of how other people see us in terms of values, relationships, strengths and all of the other factors I mentioned. Her research also showed that people who are aware of how other people view them are more skilled at showing empathy and taking others' perspectives. She assumed that being high on one type of awareness would mean being high on the other, but she also mentioned that in order to get some superior qualities, a person needs to balance the scale, as their research has not found any virtual relationship between them. One must actively work on both, seeing themselves clearly and getting feedback to understand how others see them. So why should we be self-aware? The fact is that most of our actions and thoughts are on autopilot, but the main problem kicks in when we are on autopilot mode for so long that we forget we're on autopilot. Do you ever think why alcohol is considered nasty? Because we become unaware of ourselves when we get drunk? Due to which we are more likely to do indecent things, and if you're like me, it's happened in my life before. Similar is the case with routine life when we have no knowledge of what we are doing. Self-awareness is related to better leadership, clearer thinking, improved moods, improved relationships, effective management of emotions, high levels of job satisfaction, overall happiness, better decision making, honesty, self-satisfaction and many others. Caroline Forsey said, self-awareness will help you become a happier and more productive employee and leader and can help you align your current life with your passions. So here are some techniques which I found work best for me and for others that I've helped developing self-awareness. And the first one is draw a timeline of your life. Exercise psychologists are using this to help to develop self-awareness. So take some time, a blank sheet of paper and a pencil, and sit down to draw your life. Now you could do this from birth, however that's a pretty big task. So I'd recommend looking at your past 12 to 24 months to the day you're drawing this timeline. Include all significant events and experiences you can remember, both good and bad. This way you'll have a 360-degree view of your life and it'll help you reflect back and understand a lot about yourself. The second one is ask for feedback. If you know how to take feedback, well then what's better than taking some feedback? I believe that feedback is the most practical and easy way to get to know about yourself. It can uncover your blind spots. Becoming a better listener helps you see that you are unable to see yourself. The third one is meditate and practice yoga, something I've talked about previously. Meditation is an exercise to increase your moment by moment awareness. Letting your thoughts drift by instead of holding on to them will clean up any junk from your mind and donate space for self-knowledge. You can pair meditation with yoga to take your self-awareness to other levels. You can then become aware of your body and your mind at the same time. Another point that I've used in previous episodes is keep a journal. Remember when you used to write notes at school, work, or at uni? It's so that you can easily understand what was being taught and reflect back on it. Similarly, journaling your life makes it easy to understand what's happening and allows you to look at a different perspective rather than just in the moment. Write down whatever happens in the day, bullet points, free-flowing entries or poems, however you want to do it. But the main idea is to discover what you value, what you want and what you don't want. Okay, challenge time then, guys. So similar to what I said a minute ago, try spending 10 minutes every day to journal your past 24 hours. And then once a week, go back and reflect on what you've written. This can help you see events, good or bad, of what's happened in the week and give you a different perspective because you're not going to be in the moment when you're looking back on it. Share your challenge experience with us in the YouTube comments or tag us on Instagram using @RosaMindset. That's it for today, everyone. Hit that subscribe button, and if you enjoyed the content, give it a like. And if you'd like to be notified of when new episodes are released, then click the little notification bell. If you would like me to expand on anything that you see, please comment and I will look into it. And finally, come and join our community on Instagram, Facebook. All the links are in the description below. This has been Richard Rosa. Peace out.